What else do we need to do?
A lot different from the book.
Okay, so we need to take the adverb and
It's not a lot.
it was a lot different. Or we could even use a different word. We could even say very. It was very different, we could say, from the book. Okay? You're doing pretty good. Let's do another one. Okay, what are we going to do to this one?
I am studying French
No.
as well as English. English now.
No, and study English first, as well as English now first.
We could put now over here. We could. What other choices could we do? We could do that. That would be correct. What else could we do?
Study French and English and
What else could we do?
I'm now studying and say that.
I am. We could put the now here. Or we could put it where else? That would work. We could put it here. We could put it there. Or we could put it where else? We could, you could what?
At the end is okay.
At the end is okay?
Yes.
Well, what you want to be sure you do, this is an adverb. And now I am studying French as well as English. So what has happened most recently is beginning the study of French. So we want to make the adverb close to the verb that it's modifying to make it clear. So you could say, now I am studying French as well as English. Or we could say, I am now studying French as well as English. Or we could say, I am studying French now as well as English. Either one. But the important thing to remember is that you want to make your adverb, you want to get your adverb as close to the verb that it's modifying as possible, so that it's clear what the adverb is actually trying to explain. Okay? That's what we want to do. So, good work. Let's see, I was going to do another listening exercise today, but the internet is not on. Let's see if it's on now. No, it's not on. So we'll just make a change in plans. we'll have to make a change in plans. Well, hopefully it will work. Ah, now we're working. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to discuss word pairs that get mixed up in English. And because we're running out of time, I only have one more week with you. So I want to try to make sure that the things that I think, in my experience, are common mistakes that English language learners make. I want to make sure we go over those so you remember the correct way to use these terms. So one of them is when to use no and when to use not. All you need to remember, this is a very easy thing to remember. We get it mixed up all the time. But the easy thing to remember is that we use no as an adjective. So we always use no to modify a noun. We use not as a modifier, as an adverb. So we use not to modify a verb. Here are some examples. Jack wants to buy a new pair of shoes, but he has no money. You see, no modifies money. Money is a noun, so we just noted. We would not say, Jack wants to buy a new pair of shoes, but he has not money. So, no is an adjective. Emily cannot speak Thai. So the verb is speak, so we use not to modify speak. Now, we could say, I don't want to confuse you, but it would be informal speech, but not informal conversation. We could say, Jack wants to buy a new pair of shoes, but he has not enough money. If we said has not is modifying the verb has. So we could say, Jack wants to buy a new pair of shoes, but he has not enough money. Or the better way of saying it, the clearer way of saying it would be, Jack wants to buy a new pair of shoes, but he has no money. No modifying the noun money. Okay? Emily cannot speak Thai. We use not because it's modifying speak. So, make up a sentence using no. Make up a sentence on your own using no. Anybody have a sentence?
I have no idea.
You what?
I have no idea.
Well, that's correct. So obviously you had an idea. Okay, make up a sentence using not. Not.
I cannot speak English very well.
Well, your example is correct, but the statement is false. No, because you do speak well. You do. You're learning. Okay, that's how to use no and not. We're going to go through quite a few of these. And then we're going to do an exercise where you have to use the right words. So let's look at the next one. When to use until, when to use to, and when to use as far as. Now, until, all you need to remember, it's pretty easy. All you need to remember is until refers to time. So, I will be in Thailand until the end of next week. Okay? Because I'm expressing time. To and as far as, we use the to and as far as when we're referring to distance. So, I walked to Asiatique from the Rio Mont. To is referring to distance between Rio Mont and Asiatique. I could also say, I have walked as far as Robinson's from the Rio Mont. So we use to and as far as to refer to distance. Until refers to time. Okay? So, make up a sentence using until.
I will study English until next week.
Well, hopefully longer than that. That's correct, though. You know, I will study English until